Welcome to Bacalar, a small lakeside town in southeastern Mexico near the Belize border. It's about a 2.5-hour drive from Tulum and 4 hours from Cancun. It's on Lake Bacalar, also known as the Lagoon of Seven Colors because of its blue and turquoise hues. I recently spent 2 days in Bacalar, and in this video, I'll share some of the highlights from my 2-day getaway, including where I stayed, what I did, and the places I ate at. Enjoy, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. So here I am in front of my Airbnb. It's in a local part of town, about a 5-minute walk to the center of Bacalar and a 10-minute walk to the lagoon. So what I like about it is that even though it's not right in front of the lake, it's pretty easy to get to any part of Bacalar from here, and it's in a local neighborhood like I said. So let's take a tour. So here is the garden. It's nice and green.
That's good.
And here we are. It's nice and small. It's perfect for just the weekend. So it's got a fan and AC, a little space if you want to catch up on your emails or do some Zoom calls over the weekend. A little kitchenette area. It doesn't have a sink though, so if you plan on eating out, then that shouldn't be a problem, especially if you're just here for 2 days. But it does come with a fridge, which came with complimentary cold water, which you'll need in the hot Bacalar weather. Coffee maker, a kettle, some coffee. Then here is the bathroom. Pretty spacious as well. Comes with complimentary shampoo and soap. And that's it. Doesn't have a wardrobe as well or shelves. But again, if you're only just here for a quick weekend getaway trip, then that's not a problem. So it's perfect for what it is, just a nice place for a quick weekend getaway trip to Bacalar. After I checked into my Airbnb, I walked to the Zocalo, which is a public square of Bacalar and the center of town. So I'm just walking through the center, and as you can see, it's a Monday afternoon, but there's really not a lot of people. It's like 2 p.m. here, and there's not much going on compared to, for example, Tulum or Cancun. There's less people, there's less tourists, it's much cheaper, and people here tend to wear masks as well. So as you can see, I got my mask on. Whereas in Tulum, when you walk around, there's less people wearing masks. But in Bacalar, most of the people are adhering to the law. So just in front of the Bacalar sign by the lagoon, and it was a 10-minute walk from my Airbnb, maybe even less than that. And we're in front of the castle, the fort in Bacalar. Bacalar is a small town, so it's easy to walk around the main town center within minutes. You don't really need a car or a taxi. So after checking out the town center, I decided to head to the lake and have lunch at La Playaita. What I loved about La Playaita is that you can spend the whole day there, just eating, drinking, and swimming in the lake. For dinner, I headed over to Baba Negra Bacalar, which was a 5-minute walk from my Airbnb. Usually this place is packed, but because of the pandemic, I was the only person there, and I didn't mind either. Their margaritas and their tacos were also amazing. The next morning, I started my day by having breakfast at El Manati. It's a restaurant, art gallery, and store with clothing and accessories. Their coffee was amazing, and so were their pancakes. If you want to experience the 7 colors of the lake that Bacalar is known for, then the best time to visit is from January to April, which are the drier months. I was there at the end of October, which was during the rainy season. So the water in the lake near the town was mostly a brownish green color. But if you end up visiting during the rainy season like I did, then you should head to Los Rapidos, which is a 15-minute drive from the center of town. There you find crystal clear waters to swim in. They also serve food and alcohol there too, and it's a great place to spend the day. My final night, I hit up Barrel Grill, and like most restaurants in town, there weren't a lot of people, but the service was great and the steaks were even better. The next morning, I headed back to Tulum, but not before having something to eat at Enamora, another food spot near my Airbnb, which had delicious sandwiches. So in total, my 2 days in Bacalar was just what I needed and was a quick, great getaway from Tulum. Have you been to Bacalar or plan to go? Let me know in the comments below. And also don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel.